Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 77 of our Let's Play. And as I hinted at the end of the last episode, today we are going to improve everything in the base that is still sort of old and derelict. Which is a lot of things, like all of this. So we're going to start on the locations that are not working fast enough. This one would be an obvious case, but this one here is the most... a grievous case, I would say. And let's start by updating this. Oh, so it updates only to red when I do it? Yeah, okay, I have to do it twice. Which is kind of silly. But I'll gladly do it. And here comes the blue. How's this one working? Is it? Oh, that's it. Just update to blue. Okay. And we update to blue again. Well, that's a bit cumbersome. I do want to keep it that way, though. This one, still no problems there. Get it up there. We just have to make sure that we don't accidentally mess up something. So, every single one of these that is possible to scale up, I absolutely want to do this, without a doubt. This one. This is like the easiest way to get things done, or to improve, because it gives us like about 35% extra yield at 5% extra materials gain, so that's a very good deal. It uses too many of these, but you know what? It's not really... My options are really, do I want to rebuild the entire base around this, or do I want to just make a small update? You know, I think this one actually... Can I do that? Can I do that? Yes, I can. So I can just do this one. Then I do here. There. So we've upgraded this one. That should work. We're going to do the same over here. And we are desperately running out. Are they inbound? They are very much inbound. You know? Let's get 100. Logistics storage 0. How the hell are we having logistics storage 0? Oh dear. That's not good. That is not good. How did that happen to us? 400? Screw it. I need 1,000. Don't ever quit. This one, 1,000. How much do we have of these? We actually have enough. But the question is then, should I upgrade these? I kind of maybe should. And it would be fun, sorry, if we managed to run out of materials, or run out of power actually. So we are really just doing our very best to crank this up. Getting up here. So we are continuously looking at the power, or sorry, the science, and just figuring out which one is the slow one. And then we upgrade that. Everything needs to be blue. Now that's a bit strange, isn't it? How this one is... There, that looks better. This one's still really strange, but it is what it is. It's a lot of double work, but that's fine. There. Yes, please. Is there a way for us to add these? Not, I think, without... Whoa! Why do I carry around some Mark 1s? That's quite horrible. You need to go in there. That one goes out. Anything else? Yeah. Here, all this is working. This is now... Okay, so this is working much better now. Now let's get this one sorted. And I'll do this here. And we'll take all of these out. Because we can just replace it by these two. There. Anything else that we should get in? No. Reds? Yeah. It's working fine. Okay, so this one's now upgraded, and that means this is... this one, I don't really feel like it because it's kind of irrelevant. But what I want to do is just generally get everything updated. See, I don't really like having some blue ones here when I don't... let's see. Isn't this just time for us to do this? And then just figure out if I have some issues here. Yes, the engines are still not keeping up. They should be keeping up, but is there something missing? Nope, gears are working, pipes are working. They might not continue to work, but yeah. Oh, right, this one can't be done, but this one can be done. There. These two, they'll just have to stay the way they are. Not a concern on the input. This is still looking fine. Okay, and again, take the entire thing and upgrade it. Just replaces the stuff that wasn't done in the first round. This is good. I was like, whoa, this one yellow to red upgraded? No. Alright, so now the next part here. I would also imagine that this one's consuming way more resources than it should. So, let's start here. Let's actually just take all of it. Let's see, does it change? It changes ever so slightly, but let's get all of this updated. It's a lot. Oh, right, I actually ran out. And make sure you stay in an area that has coverage. Thank you, like that, and that. Good. Now I can walk everywhere and still be within range. It's only going to cover 9 of them. I don't like losing all of this material, but I guess that's just the easiest way to do it. Materials come back. There. Right, so that's... And I wish we could do that. And see this one. This takes too long. You know what? It's actually easier just to take it, run it down here. This one. Anything else? Some blue circuits maybe? Yep. So that's working. This one though needs to be scaled down a lot. And I think this is the right way to do it. Where we take a beacon in between. Quite obvious right now that it is not keeping up my production, but that's fine. That's fine. That's the whole point. The whole point is that it. Oh, okay. So as soon as they come to me, they go out. must admit that I had actually had a bit higher hopes of how fast we could get this. I had kind of forgotten that I did not have enough modules. I thought actually I did produce modules for a long time, but they were kind of not really going into the right production facility. This is an obscene amount of copper that's being consumed for this. Not sure I'm a really big fan of this new recipe. I suppose it's different, and different is always nice. Hey, this one got stuck already. Huh. Well, I don't know what to say about that. But that copper is still reaching the end, because these take forever to build. And then we're going to, let's see, what is the build here? This is, takes 20 seconds, and how many do I have? Let's do this. 48? 21? 48? And I need 3 of these. 3 of these. For one of those. Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Of course, I'll have way too little. But that's just gonna... That's just the way it is. I just couldn't build this big enough. I was looking at it, I was like, nope, that's not gonna work. And that also kind of means that... Well, it's definitely not in demand right now. I know I'm using way too many modules for this type of build, but the idea is that I will be able to amend my existing builds here, which is not always possible. And if I can't do that, then there we go. There's no belt weaving here. Yeah, get this up and running. And again, you could say that there's really no reason to have all of this being blue, but on the other hand, let's just get it there. This will also increase our iron demand in this base, which is something I really want. What's really bothering me is the fact that it is not particularly fast, this one. And it's still the blue science that is holding us up. Blue science is just a bad stuff here. And why? It's fully producing. Everything is fine. Even this one is overstacked. So I think the answer to that is just build more stuff. Build more stuff. And one more. Build more stuff. There you go. That was easy. What is not easy is filling it up with all the rest. Ah, and I'm not getting any. What are we getting here? We're getting some random things. Right, that was actually pretty good upgrade. Now let's look at the next things, how this is doing. Oh, this is exactly what I expected. We do not have enough materials here. This one is straggling. Oh, it's blue signs. Blue circuits, not science circuits, whatever. Alright, well, and that's because green is, well, this is close to a full belt, isn't it? Let's go to the path. That's kind of why it's here. And if we look at it, it's actually not able to keep up. So why is it not able to keep up? That's, again, this one. It's just not designed for a full... Oh, no, I know that. I can just build it further down. This one was built towards a red circuit. So, lo and behold, we're going to do this again. This time I think I'll make do with just one of them because, yeah. Might be... Alright, let's see how we're doing in terms of... I still have 2,000 of those. That's good. And yeah, that actually just worked. Nice. And again with this This is how I should be placing them. Right, and that means I also want to take this part. I'll just build it, scale it, and scale it. And that should actually, according to absolutely no calculations done, be enough for a blue belt. Right? And then we'll get into the other little funny thing of we just don't have enough here to feed full blue belts. But we might actually be able to do blue belts over there as well if we wanted to. How, you may ask? Well, since not everything is running all the time everywhere, there might be a chance that we can still do it. These ones are still missing some... Oh yeah, I forgot that. That's the next thing we were running out of. This is awesome. I intend to run out of as much as possible here. If I'm not running out of things, then I'm not producing fast enough. This one, it's a small thing, but I think this is important. It's the only thing that really, in my opinion, the way I look at, must be upgraded. Also, this one, I might actually be able to deliver blue belts if I do this. Because this one goes through, and if it can also place out here, if these ones are busy, then nothing will flow through. I think actually this might be able to, for a while at least, deliver blue belts. This one needs to be revised and redesigned with beacons and modules in mind, but that's a bit of a longer term project that we may or may not get to, depending on, well, the continuing interest from you and from me. Oh, there they come. Here they come. And they converge out. Let's see. How's this one doing? That's the steel. Okay, so the steel is actually not able to keep up, which is lovely. I mean, why is it lovely? Well, it's lovely because I'm... yeah. Why is that lovely? I could take another one of... I could make these two into 2 more steels. That's what we're going to do. We have the time, we have the technology, we can rebuild it. Then why not? It'll increase our supply. Whoa, this is important. That one, that one. I guess not that one. Damn. Close to the edge, but still. Right, so let's see. How's this different? Not at all. It just goes one further down. And then we have this mess, absolute junk mess thing crap. But that's just the way it is. So now comes the big challenge, and that is how the hell are we gonna get this one out? It is this one. So this is where things stop. And that means all this crap down here needs to go. That's insane. It's not actually the insane part. The insane part is this one. How the hell do I get all of this crap out? And I guess I have to. Maybe I shouldn't be standing here. What I could do is I could just fluff it in here. Fluff is the right word. It's always the issue when you have like a lot of materials. Let's go back and have mine help. My robots are helping. They're helping, they're helping, they're helping. And now they're no longer helping, but let's do that one. Keep helping. Awesome. And that's a lot. I knew that was gonna happen. All of these. And I don't mind straining the robots. It's just get them busy. Are they my... These are my robots. I actually should get more. Maybe take these two out and get that so I can get 150. Well, it's only in rare cases like this. And you know what? Maybe it's time for me to do this that you've all been yelling at me for so long time that I should do. There, because I only have 100, so what's the point? There, keep fluffing them out. How much do you still have? Still a lot. And they'll just go to storage that will never ever be picked up. Just picking up as fast as I can. There we go. Didn't lose any. And we just keep feeding them into this one. Cool. And now you charge. These are still my robots, so get out there. Do work. Whoa. Oh really? They stopped working? Why? Not because it's full, just... Yay! We got it! We got it! Almost. What a mess. There. Alright, that was good. And we now take... I'll take this part. And I know it's reds and greens and stuff, and it's horrible. Actually, maybe I should do this. Because it's kind of this one that I need to build. This one? Yeah, I guess. Take that out, take that out. But it's only going to be one. Why is that a good thing? Why don't I take these into two? Because that'll be better. I need to go into where? Where are the steel locations? They are here. These are the ones. So that's where we have to reach. Okay, let's get all of the robots in, just so we don't have that issue anymore. And what are we complaining about here? Okay, only 10 of those, that's fine. Four. That just can't be right. None of it is, unfortunately. This one. Yeah. Boom. Interesting how this is not upgraded. It really should be. And this one as well. Really should be. There you go. That'll make them choke a bit. There. here as well. We will be that one. Actually not. And then they are going to merge together. Yep. I think I picked up something. Yep, I did. Didn't really think, but I knew I did that. The clicky sound was kind of revealing. All right, I like this. I like what we just did. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Don't care. One way or another. This thing has to be put in as well on each of these, just because. Here. Boom. And boom. Lovely. I like this a lot. Except for that one. How are they not really? I just do this. Like that. Everyone's happy. Why don't I just place these myself so I can actually get something out? Why is it only one side of the belt that works? Because I need a splitter here. And I need a splitter here. Everything else looks actually correct. That was actually a bit surprising, wasn't it? And these are not working. Well, they damn well should be working since I decided to upgrade them to proper power poles. Well, what did that do? Not much, but it did actually give us a slightly more higher production of steel. Plus it took away the junk fact that this one is not really producing. It has some idle things. So now I can just say, and that was my intention all along, to have 4 plus 4 plus 2, that's 10 lanes of 10 production here. Why is this one not working? That's crazy how this one is just so much more efficient. Oh, it won't be for long. Yeah, it was just a momentary thing because this one was blocked, and then there's like a little burst from here. All right, well, let's have a look. We're actually not really out of anything, only these 9. And what else? Still, of course, that one, 21. Okay, so I can, since I have 21, I might as well just get that up there. Come on, get it there. This, how much do we have now? Let's get to the location that is just... Whoa, look at that. Red and green is dead. Ha, that's so funny. That's so funny that it's red and green I'm waiting for. Let's get up here and build this. Lovely. That was a bit. How much are we missing then? 45 plus 9. Yeah, it is what it is. And do I have... I have 29, so let's just get down there and build this. It's because most of the stuff happens to be end up in my inventory instead of where it should be. Like, here we go, fly out, my friends, and that should give us a two full blue lanes, I hope. Although it's still using like a stupid amount of materials, but this is not worth spending a lot of materials on beacons and modules, in my opinion. Time for us to wrap up. We did get some really good stuff. Look at this, fully saturated belts. This is lovely. And there's nothing along the way that is preventing, right? Nothing here. Nope, good. So this is just fully saturated belts. Unfortunately, going to 6x6, it's not really coming out as fully saturated for some reason. Well, it's because these are not. But it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting better. Some of it is going down, but this one's still idling. If I can really squeeze it in, it'll be better. And then I can maybe start getting 4 belts in here. Because this sure as hell is not going to consume all of it. And let's see. So this one is saturated because they're slow. This one is completely dead because, yeah, it's completely dead. It's just scaling it too high. Um, Zero and 323. All right, time for us to wrap up. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying it. These sort of working at home the episodes as well. We are, of course, still a bit concerned about the expansion, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Thanks for joining. Hope you liked it. See you next time. Stay effective.